The lowest cost way to do AI compute will be with solar-powered AI satellite. You have to do that in space.
AI data centers in outer space.
Data centers in space.
Data centers in space, basically.
Oh, because maybe put them in space.
Giant gigawatt data centers in space.
Data centers in space.
Everybody in big tech keeps talking about putting data centers in space. Elon Musk tweets about it all the time. Amazon goes crazy over it. Google literally launches a project for it. It sounds like sci-fi. It sounds ridiculous. They're not joking, are they? And today, I'm going to tell you exactly why world's biggest tech companies want this. And the moment that just proved it might actually be possible. Before we ask why data centers in space, we need to ask why isn't Earth enough for our AI future suddenly? And here is why. AI models are getting bigger, hotter, hungry for power. Data centers nowadays consume more electricity than entire countries. Cooling them requires thousands of liters of water per day, millions of dollars in land, and absurdly complicated infrastructure. But for the first time ever, Earth is actually facing limitations. To make this more friendly to the environment, we started using solar, but even solar has its limits. On Earth, sunlight gets filtered through cloud, dust, humidity, and the atmosphere. Even on a perfect day, Earth only receives about 70% of the sunlight, and most importantly, half the time, it's night. So even the best solar farms on Earth have terrible uptime. We simply cannot keep growing our AI at the same growth rate. We are literally hitting a wall. But as soon as we go above the atmosphere, these things change. They take a dramatic turn. In orbit, you get 1.35 to 1.6 times more intense sunlight. More important than that, you get it continuously. Just uninterrupted solar supply 24/7. This solves one half of the issue. The other half still remains. How do you cool it? GPUs generate heat. Lots of heat. On Earth, we cool them using air, using radiators, using liquid cooling, evaporative system. But in space, there is no air. It sounds bad until you realize if there's no air, it means no heat trapping. In space, you can just dump heat directly into deep space, and radiative cooling becomes extremely efficient. It needs specialized radiators. Of course, space is not easy, but up there, physics is on our side. So yeah, all these people, these tech gurus, they're not crazy. Space is the ideal environment for AI compute. The real question has always been, can this actually work? Can we run modern AI workload in space? Can GPU survive compute in orbit? Until this week, nobody had an answer. They were all just theories, speculations. But then someone actually tried it. Small startup named StarCloud launched a satellite called StarCloud-1. Inside it, there was something nobody has ever put into space, an NVIDIA H100, the same GPU powering one of the world's largest supercomputers. And they ran an actual real AI model in space. Google's open-weight Gemma mod. This wasn't a simulation, this was not remote computing. This was real code running on real hardware in orbit. And this tiny demonstration showed the world one question that held the entire movement back. Is AI compute actually physically feasible? And now we know, yes it is. And this is why this story is not about StarCloud. It's about what it unlocks. If you can run one model in space, you can run many. If you can run many, you can deploy a cluster. If you can deploy a cluster, you can build the first orbital cloud region. And that changes a lot. This one experiment did not solve the entire problem, but it removed the biggest uncertainty. And now the race becomes real. But of course, space is not magic. Launching hardware is expensive. Radiators can fry chips. Maintenance is difficult. Latency matters. And regulatory chaos that is just around the corner. But our history, it's full of technologies that were impossible, right until somebody did them once. StarCloud did not build the future. They opened the floodgates. And years from now, when companies finally deploy their data centers in space, this is the moment they'll point back to. And they'll say, this is where it all began.